So in this video we have two functions. F of x is 5x take away 2 and g of x is x plus 2 over 3. Our job is to solve these equations. Now we haven't done solving equations yet in this playlist, so if you're unsure about how to do that, go and find those videos now rather than continue with this, unless you just want to see how it all works. Okay, so for part A, we need to solve f of x is equal to x. So 5x take away 2 is the f of x, and we want to put that equal to x. So we want to solve this equation. So the first thing that I would do is, because we've got x's on both sides of the equation, I want to subtract x from both sides. So look for the smallest number of x's on both sides, which is 1x on the right. Subtract x from both sides. So 5x take away x will be 4x. I've still got the minus 2, and that's going to be equal to 0. Now we want to isolate the x. So move the 2 onto the right side, so add 2 to both sides. And then we can divide both sides by 4 to get x by itself. 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. So the answer to A will be 1/2. X is 1/2. Okay, so that's our first one. Okay, so the next one, g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. So g of x is x plus 2 over 3, and we want to put that equal to 2x plus 1. Now the first thing I always want to do is get rid of fractions from the equation. So I don't want to be dividing by 3, so I'm going to multiply everything by 3 to get rid of it. So if I multiply the left-hand side by 3, I just get x plus 2. And if I multiply the right-hand side by 3, everything gets multiplied by 3. 2x times 3 is 6x, and then 1 times 3 is, of course, 3. So as we had before, we've got x's on both sides. So I look for the smaller value of x, which is this one, and subtract that from both sides. So on the left-hand side, I'm just going to have 2 now. 6x take away x is 5x, and we've still got the plus 3. Now we need to isolate the x. So take 3 from both sides. So 2 take away 3 is minus 1. And then you could divide both sides by 5. And I'm just going to switch those around, because I like to write x equals rather than something equals x. So x is equal to minus 1/5. Okay, that's our answer to B. Right, last one. We have f of x is equal to g of x. So f of x is 5x take away 2, and g of x is x plus 2 over 3. So just as I did in the previous example, I got rid of the 1/3 first, the dividing by 3, by multiplying everything by 3. So if I multiply everything by 3, 5x times 3 is 15x, minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. And then I've got the x plus 2 on the right-hand side. Again, as I've done the previous two examples, I'm going to subtract x from both sides, leaving with 14x take away 6 is equal to 2. Now isolate the x. So get the 6 onto the other side. 14x is 8. And then I can divide both sides by 14. So x is 8 over 14. But because both the numerator and denominator are even, we can simplify that down. Divide top and bottom by 2, and we're going to get 4 over 7. So x is equal to 4/7 as the answer for C.